Chapter 8. Science of Consciousness. 1. Interestingly enough, when scientists or common men fail again and again in their attempts to achieve their goal, they pray consciously or unconsciously to Almighty or God for help. Does this not indicate the existence of supreme scientist or power or superhuman being? 2. The apple from the tree does not fall while green but only falls while it is ripe. Newton's law of gravitation fails to explain this natural phenomenon. 3. Wealth, strength, knowledge, beauty, fame and renunciation etc., for all these the expansion of Almighty or God have His eternal abode. 4. Everything is there and nothing can come out of nothing. If someone claims that anything belongs to him, he is totally ignorant of the supreme power of God. 5. As per Planck, the entropy of a perfect crystal at absolute 0 degree is equal to 0. Factually, there is no means available for measuring directly the absolute entropies. Therefore, the proof of this law is beyond the realm of experimental science. 6. Birth, disease, old age and death are the signals of the changing of physical body. 7. As per Darwin, species had not been independently created but had descended, like varieties, from other species. If this theory is correct, it is surprising, why can't we see the intermediate forms of species as connecting links? 8. As per Vedas, men, animals, beasts, birds etc., all species are created simultaneously, because whatever desires the living entities had at the last annihilation are again manifested. 9. One attains the human form of life after transmigrating through 84 lakh species of life by the process of gradual evolution. 10. There are 90 lakh species of aquatic life, 20 lakh species of plants and trees, 11 lakh species of insects, 10 lakh species of bird life, 30 lakh species of beasts and 4 lakh species or grades of human beings of different levels of consciousness. 11. The purpose of education is to solve the problem of life. But it only increases sense gratification more and more, thereby creating more and more paths of degradation. 12. Lower forms of life such as animals, birds and plants do not suffer from sinful activities because they never violate the laws of nature. The body of animals is developed and meant in a way, they are supposed to act for their livelihood. However, when spirit or soul comes to the level of a human being, the living entity is then subjected to the results of his actions, that is karmaphala or action and reactions. 13. Whoever, at the time of death, quits his body, remembering the name of the Lord consciously, he attains Him. 14. By the mercy of the Almighty, one gets a spiritual master, and by the mercy of the spiritual master, one approaches the Almighty. 15. The absolute truth must descend from the absolute platform. It is not to be understood by the ascending process. Without sacrifice, one cannot live happily on this planet, and not one can achieve something substantial in this life. 16. There is no difference between the holy name of the Lord and Lord Himself. One can chant the holy name of the Lord consciously in a humble state of mind and be more modest than even a tree.